everyone. I'm Sandy Whitney. I just want to welcome you to our back to school parent orientation virtual. This is just a quick overview of the slide presentation that I'm doing for the in-person parent orientation that's taking place. And so probably the only reason you're watching this is if you were not able to attend the in-person orientation. So I'm Sandy Whitney. I'm your child's first grade teacher this year, and I'm so excited for a more normal school year. And I'm excited to meet each and every one of your children. And I'm looking forward to a really fun, engaging year filled with tons of growth and possibilities. So this slide just has a little bit of information about me personally. I grew up nearby in La Cañada, graduated from La Cañada High School a million years ago. I went to USC. I have a degree in psychology and then also a master's degree in education. I have a couple different teaching credentials. I have a multiple subject elementary credential, and then I also have an education specialist credential, which is a fancy way of saying special education credential. I've been teaching here in Arcadia since 1998. Haven't been teaching that entire time solidly. I took some time off when I had my son, who is now 18 and headed off to film school at Chapman. So he's leaving in just a couple weeks. But I have experience teaching all the different grade levels in elementary and then also special education. I was the resource specialist here at Baldwin Stalker for 10 years, where I worked with kids who had mild to moderate learning disabilities and helped increase their reading, writing, and math skills to the levels to where they could be successful in the general education setting. So it's just a little bit about me. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions you might have. This is just my classroom schedule. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think I want to waste your time having me just read it all to you. One thing that might be a little different from other teachers is what we do first thing in the morning. It's called a soft start. I know that a lot of teachers, and even I have in the past, have started the day with some sort of worksheet on the child's desk that they come in and they complete, like maybe a daily grammar sheet or something like that, or a journal activity. But this year I'm trying something new. I want to do something called soft start. So think about it like us as adults. When we get to work, we don't necessarily go straight to our desk and start working. Right? We like to ease into the day, like maybe we get a cup of coffee, maybe say hi to a couple coworkers, and kind of ease into the day for a few minutes before we get straight to work. That's what I'm envisioning my students doing this year. Just for about 10 or 15 minutes after we take lunch count and do announcements and attendance, I'm going to give students opportunity to use STEM bins where they get to build and create and explore. Kind of a fun way to ease into the school day instead of coming straight into a worksheet. So I'm excited to see how that goes. And then all the rest is the same type of activities you'll see in all the first grade classrooms. Math, reading, both a small group and whole group reading activities, phonics and phonemic awareness instruction, read alouds, writer's workshop, science, social studies, PE, all the usual suspects. So I'll let you just take a minute at your leisure and look at the schedule. Please note that Tuesday is early release day at 1:20. If for some reason you're not able to pick up your child at 1:20, they do offer here at school homework club, but it's not a drop-in situation. You need to sign up for it. And I will have flyers to sign up for it at my in-person orientation that's taking place. And if you're watching this and you weren't able to attend the in-person orientation and you want a sign-up sheet, let me know and I will make sure I send one home with your child so that you can sign them up. I believe that it goes until, if you sign up for that Tuesday homework club, then you just pick up at normal time, 2:35. So just wanted to bring your attention to that. Student expectations. I realize that many students won't have been in school for something like, gosh, what were they talking about it today? Like 300 days or 200 and something days. And so coming to school and being expected to follow rules and routines and procedures, it might be a little shocking to some. I don't have that many expectations, but these are mine. Follow directions quickly, raise your hand if you want to say something, make smart choices. I really follow a growth mindset, and I try to instill that in all the students. All that means is, believe in yourself and the power of your brain, and that our abilities and our skills develop when we try new things, when we try difficult things, and we use strategies and we don't give up. With practice, we know we'll get better. So I hear a lot of students say, I can't do this, I can't do that. And I always stop them and I say, no, you can't do it yet. We'll get there. With time and practice and strategies, you will get there. There's nothing you cannot achieve. So really want that positive mindset. Be curious. Look at failure as a growth opportunity. I have a sign in here in my classroom that says, somebody who's never failed has never tried something new. They've never pushed their boundaries. They've never taken a risk. And, if you don't take risk, there's no reward. So it's okay to try new things. It's okay to try things, hard things. It's okay to fail. You're not going to be successful the first time you do things. It takes time, effort, and perseverance. So that's just kind of the way I look at teaching and learning and life in general. Behavior management, I like to focus on positive behavior management strategies. I build relationships, I set clear expectations, I model routines and procedures, I give lots of reminders and cues, sometimes verbal cues, sometimes visual cues. I like to reward and give a behavior-specific praise. And we do some class, I'll do some class rewards too, where we have a goal that we're working towards. Maybe if there's some challenging behavior that I'm seeing, or like maybe the class is having trouble walking quietly in the hallway, or respecting people on the playground. Every time we do that right, I'll give them like a point, and once we reach a certain number of points, the whole class will earn a class-wide reward, like maybe extra recess time. It might be a pajama day. It might be, making a fun snack in class. The students will get to decide. We'll come up with some ideas and we'll vote as to what our class rewards will be. But I like to really focus on positive behavior management. Homework. These kids are in first grade. They should not be spending hours on homework. I think the district guideline is 10 minutes per grade level, and then reading on top of that. So my only homework each week is going to be a spelling and a reading log. So on Mondays, students will get their homework folder sent home, and inside the homework folder will be a spelling packet. On the front, it's the 10 spelling words that we're working on this week, and they're organized based on phonics and spelling patterns, hopefully to make it more meaningful for the students. And then there's just one spelling activity, a practice activity for students each night, Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and Thursday night. And then you're going to turn that packet in. They're going to bring it with them on Friday and turn it in to me. And then there's a reading log. I really want students to read for 20 minutes a day. Studies show that if your student reads 20 minutes a day, they're much more likely to be high-achieving readers. Now, it doesn't always have to be them reading independently for 20 minutes. It could be a combination. Maybe sometimes they're listening to a book read aloud, or maybe you read aloud to them. There's great resources online where students can be looking at the words and hearing them read aloud at the same time. Epic has read aloud. I've bought a subscription for my whole class to Raz-Kids. And in that the book gets read aloud to them before they read it. So it could be a combination of all of this stuff. 20 minutes a day, and then there's a reading log where it asks some of the questions like name the character you read about, or What's the most important thing that happened? It's just one little question about what they read, just to help keep them responsible and getting used to responding to text. That's it. That's the homework. I'm hoping that all students can be successful with those homework assignments. If your child is having a hard time being successful with those homework assignments, please let me know. And I'm perfectly happy to modify the assignments or add some scaffolding or do what we need to do so that your child can experience success with the spelling homework and the reading log. So please let me know if there's any problems. Things you can do at home to help your child. Have them read at least 20 minutes a day. Set up a family routine. Healthy eating, healthy sleeping habits. Please have your child go to bed at a reasonable hour. Sometimes I hear about students that go to bed many hours after I do, and I know I'm tired every day, so I can only imagine these little ones who go to bed so late at night. Provide a place and time for homework, check on homework assignments, talk to your child each day about his or her activities, participate in their school experience. Come to the lunches on the lawns, come to back to school orientation, come to curriculum showcase, attend the special workshops that our counselor, Mrs. Sambalay, presents. Really seize those opportunities. They really do make a difference. Limit TV watching, game time, computer time. Encourage participation in after-school activities, sports, and clubs. I can't stress that enough. I know that, of course, as a teacher, I believe academics are very important, but our school doesn't only care about academics. We like to nurture and support and develop the whole child, and that includes their social emotional needs and skills. So anything like sports, Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, chess clubs, anything like that your child enjoys, I encourage you to let them participate in. Do not have tunnel vision, only focusing on academics. I have a list of websites that you can use. They're also on my website. So please, you can get to my classroom website on the Baldwin Stalker webpage. Spend some time looking around there. You'll find a lot of this same information is also on my website. School information, I'll let you look at this at your leisure. It explains what to do. I know the one thing that's different this year is they're opening the school gates at 8 o'clock in the morning. Last year and previous years, it was 7:45. This year, the gates aren't going to open till 8 o'clock a.m. Chromebooks, your children all have a Chromebook and a charger. So I want you to send them to school on Thursday with their Chromebook and their charger so that I can put it in my Chromebook cart here, and they'll always be charged. So, and do me one favor, clean the Chromebook and sanitize it before you send it in. Some of those Chromebooks that I saw the kids with last spring were gross, sticky, stickers stuck all over them. No, we want nice, clean computers. And if the computer's not working properly, the office isn't taking care of that anymore. It's going to be our school librarian. So if you send me an email about a problem with your child's Chromebook, I'll either put you in touch with Mrs. Judson, or I'll forward your email to her and she can coordinate with you. Field trips. We're thinking about Aquarium of the Pacific, Underwood Family Farms, LA Zoo, California Science Center, Eaton Canyon Hike Theater production. We haven't picked yet. We'll probably pick a few from that list. We'll let you know as soon as we've decided. Parent volunteers. Full disclosure, I don't need a ton of help. I do a lot of my own photocopying and organizing and that kind of stuff. But classroom parties, we're going to have 2 classroom parties that we'll need help with. Field trip chaperones. Not sure how many we have, maybe like 2 parents for each field trip. And we need a room parent to help organize the classroom parties and coordinate them. So those are parent volunteer opportunities. Communication, I'm hoping to use the Remind platform to communicate with all of you this year. These are 2 ways you can sign up. If you haven't already joined my class, please do so. More contact information, Scholastic, there's our class code for online ordering. The link is here and it's also on my classroom website. Donations, if you're inclined to make donations. I will always accept them. Things like Kleenex, wipes, thin expo markers, glue sticks, yellow highlighters, pencil top erasers, those types of things would be greatly appreciated always. There's my classroom website. You can get to it on the Baldwin Stalker website. And thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know. I've already taken a lot of your time, so I will respect your time and let you go. And just send me an email if I left out anything that you're dying to know about. Let me know. All right. Thank you.